Hello, viewers. So before we did Castlevania the Adventure, which is the prelude for the game that I'm going to be starting next. And for that, I plan on going back to, or rather likewise, going to the Konami Game Boy Color Collection. This was Color Collection 4. Apparently there were a whole bunch of them. Again, they were only released in Europe, which kind of sucks. Okay. We are going to get started then on Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge. And this is a direct sequel to Castlevania the Adventure. Of course, I think I just mentioned that. And it gives us a little prologue here. Count was alive. After fighting Christopher, he escaped the falling castle and watched for a good chance to resurrect his body. "15 years later, the ritual for Salil, the son of Christopher, to inherit the title of Vampire Hunter, was about to take place." This text scroll's kind of slow. However, the Count was waiting for this exact moment. He was planning to use Salil's sacred powers to regain his body. The next day, 4 castles have appeared as if to protect Salil, who has disappeared like the mist. Now the new battle's about to start. So yes, this game once again stars Christopher Belmont. This time Dracula's abducted his son, Salil. As you can see, this game has passwords now. You don't have to beat the whole game in one go. It has a stage select at the beginning. You can choose Mega Man style. Although, there's really no advantage to any particular order. There's no strategic advantage since it's not like you get any new weapons after beating each one, but it's still kind of neat. I'm just gonna pick one at random here. Ooh, we got the Rock Castle. This one's actually kind of a tricky one. Okay, so right there you notice we have sub-weapons this time. This game is a huge, huge improvement over Castlevania the Adventure. Got Mugmen here. Belmont moves noticeably better than he did in the first game. Like I said before, he's got at least a couple of sub-weapons now. He doesn't automatically lose his whip power-ups from taking a hit, except for one exception, which I'll point out when we get to it. holding the A button when you go down ropes, you can move down a little faster, and you can also attack from the ropes. So again, controls are a lot nicer. Oh, look who's back. It's the Stage 2 boss from the first game. Oh, we got this again. At least here, you can see the base of the spike blinks before it actually extends. The music in this game is pretty good for Game Boy as well. As you can see, we also get the cross as a sub-weapon. Those are the only two sub-weapons in this game. Strangely enough, since I said I'm playing the European-only version, but strangely enough, hold on, let me find that tricky section. For whatever reason, they decided to replace the cross with the axe in the American version of the game. For what reason, I have no idea. Maybe they decided the game would be too easy if you had both the cross and the holy water. I'm not sure. Okay, I remember this room being a little tricky. You actually want to leave the candles alone if you can, because if you whip all the candles, then the lights will go out. Like so, and then those potato bugs start moving around. Ah, we got the explodey eyeballs. Okay, I think it's the same thing in this room. That was pretty difficult until I realized that the lights go out when you whip the candles. Because usually that doesn't happen. Normally whipping the candles doesn't do anything, except in those two rooms. Stay back here where it's safe to whip that. I have the flame whip now, might as well. We got these piranha plant wannabes are back. And now this is where we might have problems, because this is the only instance of where you lose your whip power-ups if you get hit. If you get hit by their little bouncy balls. Got a little cross between a merman and a flea man. That ominous music means we're almost at the boss. faith. Okay, we got... He looks like basically a powered-up version of the Stage 1 boss from the last game. And he's dead already. Except not really. Now I just pissed him off. He's stripping out his armor, but... Yeah, this part of the fight is easy. Here where he becomes a problem. He's faster. He's got sword beams. Ugh. If I were at full health, this wouldn't be a problem. Unfortunately, the game didn't seem too willing to give me any health power-ups before the boss fight. Oh my god. And it's hitting multiple times, too. Just when I think I have him, he just... Of course, the fact that that deals so much damage. Okay, there we go. Like I said, the gameplay's a lot better than it was in the first game. Didn't say anything about it being easy, though. That might have been the toughest of them, though. Okay. I don't know if the thing kept wanting to land on the previously beaten rock castle or what there. Anyway, now we got the plant castle. The game at least looks and sounds a lot better, too, especially for the Game Boy. Always tend to be a problem. Sure, I'll take the holy water, why not? Is that gonna follow me up? No. Okay, here's another instance where we got the exploding bridges. Oh, but it did follow me. Alright. Like in most Castlevania games, the coins are points. And you do gain extra life every several thousand points. big bat here, and he splits into two. As always, the bats like to fly at you in angles that your whip can't reach. And jellyfish monsters, because why not? And we got some wall meat right there. A bridge where we don't want to whip the eyeballs. Oh shit. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Now this is kind of an interesting little mechanic. We got these spiders, and the webs that they descend from you can climb on. They'll move up and down though, so I try to lure them down as low as possible, and then kill them. Come on down. There we go. Eyeball conga line. And there's our boss. Got these two Minotaur statues. Cross works awesome on him though. And dead. Yeah, the cross totally wrecks him. Okay, which one do we want next? The Crystal Castle. Now this music's been remixed at least a couple of times. I know it was done in Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth. Frickin' birds. Okay, these crystal blocks will break if you stand on them too long. So you have to tread lightly on those. I was saying about Adventure Rebirth. That was released for the Wii a few years back. It's actually the most recent classic-style Castlevania game. It's basically a retelling of Castlevania the Adventure. Although not a remake at all. It's a completely different game and much, 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 much better. Still hard as hell, though. But it has some pretty awesome remixes. Of at least a few Castlevania themes that we don't really hear too often. Like the first stage in that game is actually, they remixed the stage 1 music from Bloodlines, which I thought was pretty awesome. There might be a secret room up here. Yep. Okay, I guess all that was up there was a cross. Whoa, hi. I think this segment pretty much forces you to use that thing where you hold the A button down. Otherwise, you're gonna get skewered. Really? All that for a small heart? Way to get cheap on me, game. Yeah, a little bit of a split path here. See where the upper path takes us. Takes us to one of these assholes. Fortunately, I can hang back with the flame whip. Kill him that way. I want to hang around where I can get knocked off by that bat. I gotta say, they did a nice job on the colorized version of this. I think I like it better than the version they did for the first game. boss is this crystal wizard guy. Summons lightning down. We can only hurt him when he appears as that crystal thing. Alright. Not too difficult. Okay, last but not least, we got the Cloud Castle. More birds. Get down here. An interesting little transparency effect with the background there. Of course, okay, just go through the door. Damn birds. Here's one of our little gimmicks of this area. You have to move quickly across these ropes. These ones are going to work. Pulling on the one brings the other one up. Oops. That was a bad idea. Hopefully I can find some wall meat coming up. Oh, this guy again. Damn it. Damn, he deals a lot of damage, too. Oh boy. I got these things that change everything so often. Alright. Not in a very good position to get up here. The other way, thank you. Okay. Game still doesn't give me any wall meat. Oops. I think I wanted to hang on to the cross for the upcoming boss. And the game is still stingy with that wall meat. Haven't found any. Okay, we got these two skull things. What it's going to do is it's going to shoot its vertebrae. Like that. And then kill you with the fireball like that. I'm going to try to go in with the cross. If that doesn't work, I'm probably just going to have to take a death and do it with full health. Oh, that bat won't leave me alone. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat it with that little health left. Holy water's not going to have very good reach, but there we go. Yeah, really, I don't have any real good strategy for that thing except just go in with enough health to be able to tank some hits. And now Dracula's castle appears. Oh, we got the classic style castle map. Okay, but I think I'm going to save this for next time. We will take care of Dracula then. See you guys later.
I'm playing a game.